Leo Tolstoy said that all great literature is one of two stories. A man goes on a journey, or a stranger comes to town. Well, it's true that, as we've seen, a story is concerned with change, the transformation of a person's life. And for me as a writer, and for many, many writers in all sorts of different genre of fiction, from fantasy to crime, from romance through to science fiction, stories start with a person or a character. For me, when I'm thinking about getting ready to write, I find myself slightly haunted by the idea of a certain person. Typically, it's someone who's not like me, but someone that in a way I admire, someone probably better than me. And when I start considering the story of my novel, I begin to imagine them and lead, if you like, a double life where part of me is concerned with them and their experience. I bring them to mind, and as I bring them to mind, and they become closer and closer to me, I bring them to life. So it is, and I often think of it, that writing a novel is like going underwater into another world. At times, you're going to find that it becomes very hard to emerge from that other world that you're creating. But nevertheless, the story begins with a person going on a journey or a stranger coming to town. And that's because the magic of transformation in a story happens very often with someone new being introduced into a situation or someone going into a completely new setting. And there's magic there. And magic is all about change, as I'm going to show you in just a few lessons' time in this course. Magic and change and storytelling are all linked together. So where our story begins and where our novel begins is with your romantic yearning to know somebody better, to know someone who's not like you. Possibly you're going to give them one of your own particular concerns or problems to deal with and watch them deal with the things that maybe you're not equipped to deal with. In any case, you're going to want now to consider that person, someone with a life unlike yours, potentially, someone who has had different experiences, and sometimes I think that it should be someone that we have a curious admiration for, either because, well, they're self-sacrificing maybe, or maybe because they're doing all the things that we wish we could do or say. So you may have a hero or an anti-hero, someone who fascinates you, but you're going to be spending a great deal of time with them, so it's important that there is that fascination, a slight respect, even if you don't like them, and that you're going to start now composing your story from the sense of what they want. What is it that they want in life? Of course, as the great author God, you're not going to let them have that. You'll be working to give them what they need through the story. That's where the author comes into a story as a divine presence and brings change of their own making, of their own nature. And that's your role in the story, to bring that change to it. But for now, to begin your novel, all we need to start thinking about is that person. Who are they? Where are they? Are they in another time, in another place? Are they close to you? Do you see them every day? What are your feelings about them? What would it be like to be them? Imagine yourself in settings and situations. See the world through their eyes. They will come closer and closer to you in the coming days. So welcome to your novel. It starts with that person, that ghostly stranger, the lover who doesn't know you and who you don't know either quite yet. By the end of these 90 days of writing this novel, you'll know each other quite well.